Hello everyone, I'm Dylan now, and this is a special edition of MachoBurger Show. It's just me. I'm going to give my predictions for the 2016 March Madness tournament. And I have the bracket with me right here, and I'm also going to give my predictions on each round. And tonight and tomorrow night will be the first four. There'll be a selection of 8 teams, and the winner of each game, which will be 4 of them, will get to be in the tournament as well. So they're basically playing for one final spot essentially, and the matchups. There'll be 2 games tonight, March 15th, and 2 games tomorrow, March 16th. And I'm gonna give you my predictions on these 4 games. And tonight we have Florida Gulf Coast versus the Fairleigh Dickinson, and we also have Vanderbilt versus Wichita State. Now, with these 4 teams, I don't really know much about these. I do know a couple years ago the Florida Gulf Coast got into the tournament. They last longer than a lot of people thought they would. I think they lasted a couple rounds, I think. But I think they were gone before Sweet 16. That was a couple years ago. Many things have changed. But I don't really know much about Fairleigh Dickinson that much. I don't know much about them. I've never really heard of them until a couple days ago whenever they selected them to be in the first 4. So I did a little bit of research on them. They are pretty decent basketball team. I've been watching a lot of highlights on them and many other teams in this tournament. I will say that they are a pretty impressive team. I will say that. But with my pick with this matchup, it's going to be the Florida Gulf Coast. And if I could probably say Gulf right, that'd probably be miracles for me. But yeah, my choice in this matchup is going to be the Florida Gulf Coast. And then the other one tonight will be Wichita State versus Vanderbilt. Now, I don't really know much about Vanderbilt. I do know that I don't think either team has ever actually been in the tournament. I may have seen Wichita State in there, but I'm not 100% sure. I do know Vanderbilt, I don't think, has been in it. And I really can't say that, they're not going to get in because they've never been in. But looking at highlights for each team, I'm going to say Wichita State is the better team going into this matchup. And those are my predictions for tonight, which would be Florida Gulf Coast and Wichita State moving on to the first round. And then the other 2 games for tomorrow will be Holy Cross versus Southern. I'm not sure if it's Southern University or not, just says Southern. And then we also have Michigan versus Tulsa. Now, I have seen a couple Michigan basketball games. I apologize for that mistake. I have seen a couple college basketball games for them. That was 2 years ago, I think, when I was watching it. With that one, I don't really know much about Tulsa. Let's just say this: I don't know much about any of these 8 teams that are here, except for like Michigan. I know a little bit about Michigan's team, but with that, they're tough. I mean, I don't really know which one I want to go with, Tulsa or Michigan, because watching highlights of both teams, they are tough. And looking at what other people have said, this game is going to be the best game out of all 8 games. It's going to be a close one between the 2. A lot of people are pointing towards Michigan, but there might be an underdog story. There might be an underdog. I'm going Tulsa. I think they have the possibility to bring the upset. They might bring an upset. They just could do it. It's possible. Anything is possible, and especially in March Madness, Trust me, I've watched March Madness a long time. You think one team's going to win, your dreams are blown. I'm going Tulsa on this game. And then the other one we have Holy Cross versus Southern. I don't know much about this one, so I don't know. I've never heard of either team, honestly. I've never heard of either colleges. But in this one, we got Holy Cross and Southern. I live in North Carolina, so I guess that's Southern. That makes no sense at all. But Southern versus Holy Cross. I don't know about either team. I didn't even look up the teams on this one. I'm just gonna throw it. I'm basically throwing a pin in the dark at this one. I'm gonna say Southern. Southern. There's no reason behind it. I don't know either team. I'm going Southern, and yeah. But I'm not gonna say either four teams that I chose. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go far in the tournament, because especially Florida Gulf Coast or Fairleigh Dickinson, they're playing. Whoever wins this, they have to play UNC. They're playing the Tar Heels, and I'm not a Tar Heels fan, but I will say they've had an incredible season. They won the ACC championship. I don't think you want to go in a basketball game as a 16 seed where 16 seeds have never beat a first seed in the tournament as underdogs. No one's ever won, I don't think, at 16. So, and then if Michigan and Tulsa, I picked Tulsa. They're going to play Notre Dame. I don't know much. Notre Dame, whatever, Dom, whatever. That's going to be a good game. But honestly, the winner of Holy Cross or Southern doesn't really matter because they're playing a 1 seed anyways. They're playing Oregon. Come on. I don't think they stand a chance against Oregon for either winner. And then the winner of Vanderbilt and Wichita goes on to face Arizona. Yeah. So with that being said, all of this in general, March Madness is going to be pretty lit. It's going to be pretty exciting. If you're not a fan of college basketball, I mean, I'm not gonna bash you for it or anything. I don't care. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm really excited. My own personal favorite basketball team, Ohio State University, the Buckeyes. They did not make it in the tournament this year, and so really the only team I have left that I actually do pull for is Duke University. They are in the tournament, but I'm not going to say they're going to win. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, Duke University, yeah, they're going to win. No, because they won last year, and I don't think they're going to win 2 years in a row, 2 back-to-back years. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not saying it's impossible. It probably is possible, but I just don't think them going 2 in a row. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. But there's a lot of great teams in here. I mean, we have like Kentucky, who they're always talking about winning. I think they did win a couple years back. And Virginia, they've been a tough team to beat all year, from what I've seen in highlights and stuff like that. And Yale, for the very first time, and I think it was 53 years or something like that, they made it into the tournament for the first time in that long. This entire bracket, it's insane. It's mad. It's literally madness, and no pun intended. But you never know who's gonna win. Who's to say? I could be wrong. A 16 seed could be the first seed. It could be the first time it's happened. I don't know. We could be watching history. We could watch a 16 seeded team go all the way to the championship game. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it isn't going to happen. It's not impossible. It's possible for that to happen. But for tonight, for the first 4, my predictions are Florida Gulf Coast, Wichita State, Southern University, and Tulsa. with an upset with Tulsa because I feel like people were throwing them as the underdog. So I'm going to say Tulsa will win the Michigan game. And with that, we are done here for today. I will see you guys Thursday, hopefully before the ending of the very first game on the first round. Hopefully I'll get one uploaded before then. But if I don't, I will apologize for that. But with that, here is the beginning of March Madness with the first four. Stay tuned for more, and stay macho.